Every single brawler is officially assigned a class, but some of them actually fit into more than one. Here are the brawlers with mixed classes. And this list is originally by this user down in the corner, go check them out. Up first we have Sam and Buzz, and they are technically assassins, but they also both kind of fit into the role of a tank. This is because they have a lot of health for assassins, and when you're playing these brawlers you end up being the center of attention, meaning that they kind of fit into both roles. Our next brawler is Doug, who falls under tank and support. Believe it or not, Doug is actually just a support, but due to his high health and his low range, a lot of people confuse him for being a tank. And let's be honest, he pretty much is more of a tank than a support. He has probably one of the weakest healing abilities for a support brawler. I would really classify him more as a tank. Up next we have Gus, Gray, and Byron. And these three brawlers are all technically supports as well, but let's be honest, all three of them could most definitely also be considered marksmen. Byron is probably the least marksman out of the three, but he definitely still fits in the category. Up next we have Kit, who is technically a support, but he really does fit as more of an assassin. Yes, you could play Kit as mostly a support, but really he's not used like that too often. I would say the majority of the time you see a Kit, he's going to be getting played as an assassin. Moving on, we have Barry, and Barry is listed as a support, but you definitely could classify him as artillery as well. Personally, I think you could just leave Barry as support. I think he fits the role enough that he doesn't need an additional role, but he definitely does fit into artillery with his attack type. The only thing I think that would take him away from that is that he doesn't have a ton of range on that attack, which is what I think really helps solidify him as a support. We're going to keep rolling. Up next we have Willow. And believe it or not, Willow is actually a controller, but I have to be honest, I think she is more of an artillery. I don't know if her main abilities really solidify her as more of a controller. Yes, obviously her attack does offer some control, and her super does as well, but mostly she is an artillery brawler. We've got another three brawler combination here. Griff, Squeak, and Amber are all technically controllers. But let's be honest, all three of these brawlers could very easily be considered damage dealers as well. Out of the three, I would say Squeak obviously offers the most control, and he definitely fits that role well. And I'm not saying that Griff and Amber don't offer control, because they most definitely do. But they also both really fit well into the damage dealer role, and I think they would both be a great combination here. Would you like to see Brawl Stars officially adapt mixed classes? Let me know down in the comments.